Long before time had a name, the first Spinjitzu master created Ninjago using 4 elemental weapons.
We went over this already in the first pilot episode, so I think we can skim through it. I don't think there's anything new. It's actually quite short and doesn't really explain the plot, which is kind of weird. I know we just went over both pilot episodes, but they aren't really a part of Season 1 and don't show up on YouTube or Netflix at all. And that's a problem if this is your first exposure to the show. The intro just had Wu talk about how he collected the golden weapons, and here they are, collected and safe. And not to mention that we have no introduction to the ninja or the rest of the cast. Oh, that's our rock monster from Lego Power Miners, by the way. Well, I just figured out something interesting. This scene has the rock monster in it, right? Well, look at this. That's a different game. Actually, it's just the Scythe of Quake scene from the first pilot episode with the filter on it. I did some research into it, and turns out the first one is a real game, so maybe Lego wanted some free promotion? The rock monster played in the UK and Europe, while the Scythe of Quake scene played in North America. The more you know. Look, this episode was clearly written to follow immediately after the 2 pilot episodes. And that's totally fine. Great, even. But that only works if you let people actually know that the pilot episodes exist. Now, maybe you're thinking that that's not something I should be critiquing because it's not part of the universe storyline, but I don't want to just analyze the story. I also want to analyze the show as a whole, including the way it's presented to the real-life public.
We can train tomorrow.
Never put off until tomorrow what can be done today.
Brilliant advice. Something that more people need to follow, including myself. I procrastinated writing this script much longer than I should have.
In order to reach your full potential, you must train.
Oh, first mention of full potential, and it definitely won't be the last.
Don't worry, Master. We will be ready when Lord Garmadon returns.
Guys, Lord Garmadon, he's returned!
Oh, yeah, no, they weren't ready. Also, they took the time to change into their dragon outfits? Is there any difference between these suits and the regular ones? It's never said. We get a nice showing of their lack of training, and it's pretty brutal.
It is I, Lloyd Garmadon!
Did they name him Lloyd for that one joke? I know that name origins seem pretty random most of the time, but still, imagine having the name of one of the most popular Lego figures ever being decided by one joke in one episode. Lloyd mentions the Serpentine, an ancient race of intelligent snake people. They were locked away centuries ago, but no one managed to find any of them. These are the main villains throughout the series, and pretty good ones at that. There are a few lore inconsistencies, but we'll touch on those when they show up. Is this legal? This seems like something you'd want to call CPS on. Also, do they just have candy stores all over town? There was another one shown in the opening shot of the village, too. How much candy do people here buy?
I don't remember putting this here.
That's Sensei's bag. You must have accidentally took it in the rush.
Oh, he took Sensei's bag. He's cooked.
What is it? It's a scroll windbag.
Okay, so Kai clearly spoke, but Cole's voice came out. Not to mention that he's not in these shots. Did the animators mess up and not put Cole in when they were supposed to?
This symbol means prophecy.
Prophecy?
It means it tells the future.
I think it just happened again. That is 100% Cole's voice coming out of Kai. Speaking of Cole, he's the only one not portrayed here with his golden weapon. He has a staff instead of his scythe. Alright, so the Green Ninja has been introduced, and these 4 instantly start arguing about who it's gonna be. The topic of the identity of the Green Ninja sticks around for most of the season. It's interesting that they're adding this secondary storyline to the show before even introducing the season antagonist at all.
Yeah, I've got to work on some new moves.
Was that Kai's voice coming out of Cole? It's a bit difficult to tell, but I wouldn't be surprised at this point.
What is...
Okay, so no one has ever been able to find a Serpentine tomb, but this 10-year-old boy finds one without a map or any equipment in a few minutes? I guess it could happen. Do you think these Hypnobrai snakes know what a human looks like? How long do they live? The general here doesn't seem too surprised, so maybe he's one of the original ones that got trapped? The Hypnobrai have hypnotic vision, hence the name. Lloyd manages to accidentally hypnotize the snake general through his own reflection, and now he just owns them.
May I suggest a tournament? Last ninja standing is the best.
And we'll be declared the Green Ninja. I love it!
So they have their little tournament where we see just how inexperienced they all are with their weapons. Again, there's that saying, show, don't tell, and this is a pretty good example. It's not outright said, but definitely shown. First through the opening scene where they're lounging around playing games, and now here where Master Wu has to come clean up their mess.
But none of you are near the level of what it takes to be the Green Ninja.
The prophecy of the Green Ninja gives the ninja, and by extension the viewer, something to work towards. The ninja have a clear goal to become stronger and try to reach the level of Green Ninja, not only physically but mentally. They're currently very naive in their thinking that they're already prepared to be a great hero. They've got their fancy weapons, but it's gonna take more than that. Now, if you've already seen the show, which I imagine most of you have, then you know it doesn't really work out that way, but for now, it's clear that this isn't the end of the road for the ninja's growth.
This makes no sense, General. Raiding an entire town for sweets?
You will do as I command, because I hold the staff.
Whoever holds the Hypnobrai staff leads the tribe. Makes sense. Scales, the second in command, is rightfully confused as to what the heck they are doing. Lloyd is still a kid and has kid desires. He wants candy and to be obnoxious. He's not evil, really, just misbehaved. I'll talk more about this and his comparison to Garmadon in a later episode, though, so just hang tight about that. Wu's spirit smoke has got to be ridiculously overpowered, right? He can see danger from all around Ninjago, it seems. I had to look this up for the video, but apparently it requires a very specific type of plant leaf to work, so that does nerf it a little bit. I imagine the leaf is very hard to find or something, and that's why he doesn't use it all the time. I'll let it slide. The ninja all get on their dragons without help. That is good. It's only been a few hours and they're already improving. If you ever feel useless, just remember that these flips exist.
The snake with the staff is the general. He's the one in charge. If we can get the staff from him, it holds the anti-venom.
How do you know that? Actually, never mind. She seems like the type of person who would know all these random obscure facts about myths and legends.
Sensei was right. Never put off until tomorrow what can be done today. We should have dealt with you the first time around.
Alright, and we're already seeing development from even 18 minutes ago when the episode started. Cole is holding the staff with his arm twisted the wrong way. That has got to be uncomfortable. He gets hypnotized by Scales, but it seems to disappear when Nia yells at him. I'm sure that won't be a problem later. When they use the staff's antivenom to cure the villagers, it seems to be able to reach them from at least several feet away. Yet Cole, who is literally holding the staff with his face in the mist, is not cured. Some people say that it's because Cole wasn't explicitly in the hypnotized state when he was hit by the mist, which I guess could make sense, but it seems pretty loose to me.
A great evil has been released. I fear troubling times will come.
Well, we got another 12 episodes in this season, so it seems like a fairly great evil to me. The ninja ask Wu to help them train and learn the secrets of the golden weapons, which I feel like he should have been doing already, right? He is their sensei after all, and training students is his whole thing.
I still hold the key to destroy the ninja.
Yup, Cole is still hypnotized. So in terms of a season 1 start, it does everything that the first episode should do, assuming that you've already seen the pilot episodes. It introduces the villains and sets up our characters with room to grow both in terms of power and maturity. What do you guys think? Do you agree? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video.